What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battles. So we're going to be working on the Behold Support Memory Boost Bond of Sister and Brother mission. So what we have to bring in is technically three not Bond of Master and Disciple, what am I saying? Siblings Bond and 3 Universe Survival Saga, as well as completing this in 6 turns or less, and without using a support item. So the team we're going to be running is the one you see on screen, or you did see on screen, should I say. Now we're mixing in, we're going to be running on, the Roshi, 8, 17, and then 18 and Krillin as some of our representatives of the Universe Survival Saga, as well as the 17 you see on screen as part of our Siblings Bond representation on this team to try to get all the missions completed in one run. And we also, like I said, have to complete this in 3 turns or less, or 6 turns or less, I'm sorry, which shouldn't be too difficult with the team we have thrown together because they're all relatively well. Except for the one turn we do have to worry about. I think we have 2 or 3 AGL types, and I think that's next rotation. So hopefully we can get through this stage relatively quickly. If we can complete this in like 3 turns or less, that'd be ideal. But let's see. Double super. We need as many double supers and triple supers from units that we can get them from. Because it's not that the event's difficult, it's that the event is tedious because of the team setup you needed to run. And I like how they double supered. I think they only raised attack, but they double supered. We didn't really gain much off of it. So I'm actually going to swap you there. I was hoping to keep some of that key, but that's fine. Gotta hope UI can dodge. Really, I mean, that's the best thing I can hope for is a dodge out of UI. Neither. Okay, cool. But this UI is mainly here for just the fact that he can stack and the ability to increase Universe Survival Saga allies key 3 30% or key 4 30%. I think it's key 3 30. But there is no Universe Survival Saga on this team, or on this rotation, so he's not actually giving anybody anything but himself. Really, he doesn't help himself anyways, he's a support unit. We just took a ton of damage from that super right there, but I mean, it is what it is. There's not a whole lot we can do here. We just got to keep trying to run it, and the event's not difficult, it's just the team selection they give us isn't the most ideal. So we just got to run with what we're given. Again, you probably could have ran this with a not specifically mixed team like I did of all different types of units, of both categories. I mean, you probably could have ran it exclusively with Siblings Bond or exclusively with Universe Survival Saga and been fine first. But I want to try to get it done in one shot just so you guys can see how to do it and not have to run this 2 or 3 separate times just to get these missions completed. So there's stage 1 done in 3 turns. And now we are int type, so that actually gives us quite a bit of an advantage. Because then we could swap them here. And UI actually supports everybody on this rotation this time. Or, well, technically, not everybody, but quite a few of the people on this rotation. By that I mean 18 and Krillin. But he does support, and we have type advantage on 2 out of the 3 units, which is going to be really nice, especially with this Ginyu. He can do a double super. Yes, he can. Perfect. I think he raises allies attack and defense on his 18 key, if I remember right. But I'm not sure if that's only extreme class. If it's extreme class, he doesn't help anybody in any way, shape, or form. UI, I would like a dodge here. Can we get a dodge? No, we can't. UI does not know how to dodge. That's just the one thing he is meant to do. Just completely forgets how to do it. So, it is what it is. Now we just gotta hope that next rotation we don't get... We should have Roshi up next rotation, so hopefully these guys can hit another crit here. Or, I mean, just get this addition, then maybe a 3rd one. That would be great, and then we should be okay with Roshi out there, and we should be able to get his revive animation if we need it. I'm not thinking we will. Oh, we don't have Roshi out here. Okay, so that's not a good sign. We do have the dual androids, which should be okay. I'm hoping we can get through this rotation alright, because the biggest thing I have worrying for me on this rotation would be 17 and 18 at the end. Not MVP 17 or this 18, it's just the androids at the end are my biggest worry. They need to hit really, really hard. Okay, so he's supering the one I would like him to super, if anything. Okay, we took that perfectly fine. Perfect, okay. Because that was my biggest worry, was these guys getting supered at the end. I didn't have as much faith in them as I do the 2 new units that just got awakened recently. Double super, that's perfectly fine as well. So I think we actually might be able to finish this in 6 turns, guys. Guys, did I say guys? 6 turns. Boyos. What am I saying? We're definitely going to finish this in 6 turns here. Okay, perfect, perfect, perfect. So we're going to go like this. who has the most defense? Easily Master Roshi, give you all those to get us some health back. And then, boom, there is that. So we have UI in slot 1. He has not dodged a single time yet, and that's part of his passive. So that shows you the odds of people that want to say all dodge builds, but there you guys have it. That is how you beat the Behold Support Memory event with a should-be mixed Sibling Bond and Universe Survival Saga team. Let's take a look really quick and see if we completed all those missions. We should have done all of them because the support memory doesn't count towards support items, but we should have everything completed. Let's see. Okay, stage 5. Yes, we do. I'm still missing a couple of stage 2 and stage 3 missions I have to do, and one in stage 4. But there's all the stage 5 missions completed, and boom, there you have it. 5 free Dragon Stones, and the support memory is now all the way up to level 5. So it goes from recovering 18% HP, and for 1 turn, Siblings Bond category allies 18% to attack and defense when HP is 50% or less, all the way up to recovers 35% HP, and for 2 turns, Siblings Bond or Rep 7 category allies get Key +1 and additional 18% to attack, as well as an additional 17% chance of a crit when HP is 50% or less once only. So there you guys have it. That is how you do what we just did, and I will see you guys next time for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. See you guys then.